Hi guys, and welcome back to another classic gaming review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the PlayStation 2 Zone of Enders. Zone of Enders. This was originally a PlayStation 2 exclusive. In fact, it was a launch title as well for the PlayStation 2. I picked up my copy along with my PlayStation back in, where's the date now? There it is, March 2001. That seems a lifetime ago. The game was developed and published by Konami, but the person who led that publishing was none other than Hideo Kojima, who we all recognise as more for his Metal Gear Solid series. You take on the role of Leo, who is actually a small child and becomes the pilot of advanced mecha unit, or robots if you like, known as Jehati. The game was released a second time in Europe November the 30th 2012, which is wow, 11 years later, and is now available for Game Boy Advance, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, PlayStation 4 and PC. This is a great hack and slash. For me personally, I just used to fly around and destroy everything in sight, which is not really the role to take. Sometimes you have to protect the buildings as well, but long and short of it is make your way through the levels, build up the mech's powers so that it can move into the next areas, clear those areas and move on, and basically save your friends on the way and maybe the colony. Right, that's more than enough out of me. I'll shut up now so you can watch this fantastic hack and slash.
No.
You have such good friends, don't you, boy of Enders? Now, what will you do? Will you escape all by yourself? Or will you punch me out to save your friends? I guess you have to suffer. If they're wrong, at least they will be able to tease you.
Story. You know what? I don't really feel it. I felt at the time that it was almost a waste. There's no need for all of this. Because it's a hack and slash. It's more of an arcade feel. So I'm going to have to be harsh on the story, I'm afraid. 5 out of 10.
I've taken control of Sector 03 by driving away the flies that scourge our Earth. Still no reaction from Target Bravo.
I've managed to get inside the main shaft. Don't forget, Viola. If the target is still alive, you are to withdraw.
No, I'll just destroy it.
Don't underestimate them, or you'll end up dead.
That's what I'm waiting for.
Audio. Well, it's very clear, very precise. The voice acting isn't too bad. It's not that, it's not that bad. It's not fantastic, but I'd give it very, very good. Everything sounds the way it should do. The lasers, the explosions, more than happy. So I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Controls, an absolute pain in the arse, but I'm clutching at straws because you didn't bother with the training program, did you? Go back, learn it. It makes the game a lot more enjoyable, very easy to pick up the special moves, blocks and special weapon selections. Do it. I know it's a pain in the arse, we don't like doing it, but trust me, you'll get a lot more enjoyment out of the game. The buttons are very precise, selecting of the weapons is even easier. There's no real complaints whatsoever. And for that, it gets 8 out of 10. Graphics. This was the one area I was blown away when I first saw this. I thought it was incredible. How smooth everything moved, the texture mapping, everything was incredible, and still is by today's standards. Obviously on a HD remix it would look absolutely breathtaking, but this is the PlayStation 2. No real complaints, colours pop just as you expect, and I will again give it 8 out of 10.
Unable to confirm the exact number from this position. Move outside following the direction of the arrow.
How do I do that?
Do you want me to explain how to manipulate the frame?
Please.
Roger.
Gameplay. I suppose with all hack and slashes, after a while it gets boring. This was certainly the case for me. It is a great game while you're winning, but once you start reaching that level you can't seem to get past, you know what, it gets parked on the shelf for about 3 months before I decide to have a go at it, and 9 times out of 10 I succeed straight away and wonder why I couldn't do it. It's a great game to come back to. I've got no qualms about that. I'm really happy that I've played this once again because I have missed what is a bit of a gem for the PlayStation 2 and certainly for all the other consoles out there now. So for that, I am going to give it though 7 out of 10.
Primary damage increasing due to battle. I have detected a Type C orbital frame in front of our position. It is different from the ones we have previously experienced. Please be careful.
I found you.
Overall, well, this is still a good hack and slash game. Very different from the normal, let's just walk around and punch and kick people, and it has got, or it tries to have, a little bit of a storyline. I think personally it's a storyline that lets it down. It doesn't really need it, but you had to have something back then, and you have to have something these days, to be quite honest. So with that in mind, this is still a very good game to play. I've thoroughly enjoyed it and should have picked it up off the shelf a long time ago. And for that, it actually gets an overall score of 7 out of 10, which is, I suppose, above average, certainly for this title.
Weapons.
I repeat, evacuate now. You have other things to do, don't you?
You embarrassed me this time, so look forward to the next time. See you again, boy.
Well, there you have it, Zone of Enders. It's a fun game to pick up off the shelf. I've not played it in absolutely ages. I don't know why. It's just one of those I've just kept to one side and thought I might go back to it at some point. Wish I'd have gone back to it sooner, so I do recommend it. I really do. It's a fun game, especially if you haven't got a lot of time for a lot of these open world games. If you only want 10, 15, 20 minutes gameplay, this is certainly the game for you. And if you're into your hack and slashes and not played this one, why not? You need to pick this up. I do recommend it. Right, I hope you've enjoyed this. Please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you guys want more, and I'll catch you again. And obviously if you've got any comments, please let me know. Thanks for watching, take care.